The Democratic representative from Texas has introduced House Resolution 61, which would amend Title 18 of the United States Code to broaden the definition of hate crimes with the goal of preventing and prosecuting hate crimes motivated by white supremacy and conspiracy to commit such crimes. The text of the bill reads as follows: a person commits a white supremacy inspired hate crime when white supremacist ideology has motivated the planning, development, preparation, or perpetuation of actions that constitute a crime or were undertaken in furtherance of activity that, if effectuated, would have constituted a crime. Now, the Department of Justice's Uniform Crime Reporting Program would keep track of white supremacist inspired hate crimes and other related actions. Unfortunately, Rep. Lauren Boebert had to chime in. Yeah, that genius did have to chime in. Let's take a look at her tweet, shall we? In case you weren't aware of what the Democrats were prioritizing in the 118th Congress, just take a look. When they're not bankrupting our country, they're busy making a mockery of the First Amendment. Lord, please. You know what? Doesn't even deserve a comment. This lady right here, who barely won her re-election, she need to sit down and take 2 seats. And Representative Jackson Lee, clap back. Here's how she clapped back. Put up the clap back, babies. Lauren, you would think now that you're in the majority, you would actually consider reading, baby, because it's fundamental, the bills you tweet about, or maybe even hire someone who could help you. Go ahead on Representative Jackson. Jackson, go ahead, say that. Tell her, hire somebody who could help you. This tweet is inflammatory and factless, and you know it. Yeah, she know it. She just got that horn going. Yasmin, your thoughts about the bill?
Yeah, so she's actually from Houston. She represents the north side of Houston, so that this is fun to see. But yeah, critics of the bill seem to be under the impression that just because they say something that might be racist on Twitter, that's going to be illegal and that they're going to be subject to criminal investigations because of it. The bill explicitly states that it's addressing criminal actions that are motivated by white supremacy. And she's right. If you read the bill, you will see that. And I have read the bill. It's a bill that's already in place, and she's just expanding the scope of it to address what our own government agencies actually acknowledge as the biggest threat of domestic terrorism, which is white supremacy. And I was watching an interview that Representative Jackson Lee did on MSNBC, and she clarified the text and the context of the bill, and she addressed Tucker Carlson's reporting on it, where he actually used an anti-Semitic term to rile up his base in his reporting. So it makes sense that somebody like Tucker Carlson or even Lauren Boebert would be afraid of a bill like this.
Yeah, it does. And you know what, again, this is America. We see what these people are trying to do. There is a segment, unfortunately, of America who are stoked by this type of talk, this type of language, and feel as though something is being taken from them, but it's not. It is really about making sure that people of this nation are truly safe and that there are some repercussions and consequences for hate crimes. That's really all this is about. And we all should be in support of that, but not those geniuses. They're not.